Next up is a 6'9" Asian guy with dreadlocks. Oh wait, no, that was the other show. A more average-sized comedian, Bruce Lerner.
I don't know what this guy's talking about. I'm not average in any way. All right, I'm almost 6 feet tall. There's other measurements I can't mention, and I used to have dreadlocks. So just listen to me, folks, because I am that comedian.
All right, so let's watch Bruce in action.
Hi, my name is Bruce. I'm from Brighton, Mass, and you're watching Sal's show. You know, because I'm not really a fan of the government too much, because they're kind of like a bad girlfriend. You know, they say they love you and do things for you, but all they really do is take your money. And also, much like a bad girlfriend, they are abusive, because if you don't listen to them, they put you in jail. That's not a good partnership. You know, they're like, the government's always telling you stuff like, oh yeah, I love you, you know, I'll take care of it. And I'm like, listen, can you sweep around here? It's dirty. You know, so it's not really it's not a good partnership. And the government's got like a real bad addiction too. Addiction to war. It's like that boyfriend girlfriend that's got a drinking problem. Anything you give them, any money you give them, they go spend it at the bar. You know, the same with the government. Any money you give them, they're gonna go spend it on war. Ever since you met the government, they had this addiction problem with war. They always buy missiles and stuff. You say, listen, can I just get like a little health care or something? Do something for me for once. You know, just a little something. But no, you get nothing. So I don't really like the government. They give all the money to the corporation. They cheat on you. You know, well, where's the government? Where's your girlfriend? They're with the corporation. They're in bed with the corporation. You know, that's who they're cheating on you with. So it's not really a good partnership. I'd like to get out of that partnership and not go to jail. It's kind of rough, you know. Work is rough too, because my boss is not very nice. Anybody here ever been sexually harassed by a gay male boss? That's not fun. You know, I said to my boss, hey boss, I'm here to work. He said, okay. And I work as a cook. He said, you can just get one of those cucumbers, pour some coconut milk on it, and just lick it off. I said, what part of the job description is that, boss? He said, just do it. While you're at it, can you get something from the shelf over there? Just bend over, real nice, you know. I said, oh, come on. It's not good, you know. But then here's the thing. He hired my roommate too. So my roommate came over, and then he started talking about him. He started sexually harassing him. He's like, wow, he's got a nice butt. And I said, you know what I said? I was really mad. I said, hey, what about me? You know, what am I, chopped liver? You know, what about that thing? What about the times we had? You know, the cucumber and the coconut milk. I started to try to get his attention. I was like, do I look fat? I was like, do I have a stain right here? I don't know. I couldn't figure him out, so I just stopped trying. Just be sensitive to sexual harassment, fellas. You know, because it could happen to you. Only you can prevent it. So I teach yoga too, if you can believe it or not, which is pretty interesting. Trying to get people to go to my classes, because I have to promote the classes, and it's pretty impossible to keep an even keel doing that. So naturally, everyone gets turned off, because I'm like, hey, buddy, come to my yoga class, you jerk. Come on, just do it. What, are you scared? Just come. Don't talk to me like that. And then people get mad. They're like, why don't you go stick your head up where the sun don't shine? And I'm like, you know, maybe I will, because I practice that every day. I mean, that's really what yoga's all about, folks, you know. It's about stress relief and breathing. And the reason it is stress relief is because you can lick your own genitals. I mean, have you ever tried that? If you practice every day, you can start to really get some beneficial effects from this. You can curl up on the floor after work. You got your dog there. It's like a camaraderie, you know, you and your dog lying on the floor licking your own genitals. It's the power of yoga. I'm telling you, it's very stress relief oriented. So we like I said, my mom's Russian, which makes me Russian, and I was taught Russian yoga when I was a kid, which might disconcert you when I tell you what's next, because Russian yoga I was taught was first you go to the liquor store and you get a bottle of vodka and you drink and you drink and you drink and then you do the pose. hold the pose until you wake up. And then when you get up, you do the breathing exercises, which is you get a pack of cigarettes and you open it up and take one out, and then you inhale and you exhale. Inhale, exhale. And if you don't die of cancer or liver disease, you actually get some mental peace. That's Russian yoga. It's funny because Russian men have the lowest life expectancy of like anybody in the world. Even given the history of slavery and social repression in the U.S., Russian people live shorter lives than do African American people in this country, which is saying quite a lot about Russia. All right, because if you can say that black people have it good here, Russia's got to be something different from Disney World. All right, so I'm just proud to be from a nation that they sell alcohol in children's bookstores. It's not bad. But now I grew up in Concord though, which was interesting because we weren't really well off, growing up. Like I remember one time the kids made fun of me because I went to school with my leather shoes instead of my suede shoes, and my chauffeur was only driving a Mercedes instead of the Rolls Royce everyone else had. So I had it pretty bad, I mean, I only wore diamonds on one of my hands, and my parents were the last to get an Olympic-sized swimming pool in our 5,000 square foot house. It was rough growing up, I hope you folks appreciate that. Just to tell you, this is Bruce Lerner doing Sal's show, and I'm from Brighton, and Russia. Hey, you guys been together for a long time? Yeah, how long you been together? 6 weeks. Yeah, that's not gonna last too long. I can see that already. Yeah, just break it. Have fun, but whatever. Hey, you, only black guy in the audience. How's it feel? That's Massachusetts, right? Yeah, that's rough. Crowd work. All right. So what else you want to talk about? The digital age is upon us, huh? It's kind of crazy though. It's like my brother was conceived a few years before me, and he doesn't even know what it's like to have like a real non-digital thing. I mean, it's pretty much like the sperm asked the egg for an access ID and penetrated the firewall and then uploaded the DNA. You know what I mean? And then they're having some problems with it, so they had to call up IT, which was relocated to India. So he was like, "Hello, how may I help you? Is your disk drive floppy, or is it a hard drive? Okay, if it is floppy, you need to take a Cialis. If it is hard, you must assume the fetal position, okay? And just ram the rod, so you have more RAM, okay? Good, then you will, good. By the way, have you seen the movie Slumdog Millionaire? Isn't it awesome?" It's crazy, man. My brother's like, I got a new iPhone. It's a helicopter, a ski mask, and a snorkel all in one. I'm like, wow, that's awesome, man. I got this new technology too. You might want to Google it. It hasn't been around for too long. It's called pencil and paper. Yeah. I said to my friend too. I heard about this stuff. You breathe it in. It's made of oxygen and nitrogen, and it gives you life. Yeah, I think it's called air. You should try it. He's like, that's cool. I did this other thing too the other day. I went to a platform in my room, and I laid down it and I closed my eyes and I really relaxed. I think it was called sleep. Very relaxing. You should really do it sometime. That's cool. I asked him if he'd ever heard of this band with Ringo and John and stuff. I think it was called the Beatles. He said, yeah, I heard of them. Is that like Michael Jackson? By the way, is Michael Jackson, how come he hasn't made any CDs lately? What's up with that? He's still around? I said, yeah. He's still, I said, I don't know. I said, have you heard about Tiger Woods though? Yeah, it's crazy, right? Yeah, turns out he's pretty good at golf. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. My name is Bruce Lerner. You can look me up on Facebook. Thanks for having me. You've been watching Sal's show. Watch it again.
Well, that's all the time we have for this show. Please tune in next time. Until then, I'm Priya Kumar, and you're watching Sal's show.
Well, that's it for this episode of Sal's show. Hope you've enjoyed it. Join us next time on Sal's show. I'm Chris Timoney.
This is Bruce Lerner.
Hi, I'm Steve Duffy, one of the many hosts of Sal's show, And I hope you're enjoying your time watching us as much as we are enjoying hosting the show.
I'm Jeremy O'Neil.